Kentucky. And joining me in the ring at this time, the man that will face the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Homicide tonight, Colby Corino. Colby, opportunity, how you feeling?
How do I feel, Kyle? I feel amazing. Tonight is the night that I live up to my birthright. And tonight is the night I walk out of this little backwoods town as the end. Tonight is the night I am going to walk out of Oak Grove, Kentucky, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion.
I like your confidence, but your family, the history with Homicide, the Corinos have not always come out on top.
When I was a little kid, Kyle, I used to walk out of my bedroom, and right there on the mantle was that NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. I've always felt a little underfulfilled not having an NWA title to my name. But tonight's that night, Kyle. Tonight's that night I live up to the wonderful, great Corino name. And I get to do it against the ring from someone I know very well. Homicide. You have made a career off of my father's name and off of his blood. But tonight I'm going to destroy your legacy. And in its place, I will build the new Corino dynasty.
Main event tonight, Powerrr starts now.
Closer and closer to Always Ready, June 11th on pay-per-view. And look at this, we've got a very special guest at our commentary table, a co-managing director from NWA USA, Medusa.
Co-managing director.
I'm between both of them.
Almost manager.
I'm between both of them.
You're in the center.
Look, I'm going to have to try to keep you two separate as we look forward to some incredible action. We already heard from Colby Corino. He'll be challenging for that Junior Heavyweight Championship in our main event. And we've got a debuting Matt Vine in a match coming up now.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing at 195 pounds, this is The Distraction, Eric Jackson.
I really like this young man, just 21 years old. The sky is the limit for his career, an incredible amateur wrestling background, and he's looking to make a name for himself here in the NWA.
Yes, he is. You know, being young, you feel like you got a lot to prove, right? And you want people to recognize you and know who you are and what your name is.
And what a great place to build that legacy and start building as the NWA.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 230 pounds, this is the instant classic, Matt Vine!
Matt Vine has really made a name for himself in OVW, a very accomplished wrestler and also an accomplished bodybuilder. You can see that in his physique for sure.
Instant class.
Well, into instant classic. I don't know how much class he has.
Instant class. You can call him classic all you want. He's not that old. Instant class.
Okay.
Look at that physique. Boy, if I was, oh my goodness, if I was Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, or I should say Eric Jackson.
Eric Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, if you're nasty.
You have to pick up the joke since Velvet's still out.
That's right.
Still out.
You're lousy. Leave it to her.
Here we go.
Nice headlock by Instinct Classic.
Matt Vine.
Matt Vine.
Matt Vine going to use his power.
And that's power.
Whoa!
Yeah, but I'm going to say right off the bat, he came through with a huge shoulder tackle, and instead of following up on it, immediately started talking to the crowd.
I think he's trying to prove to Mr. Eric Jackson right away on who he is.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is a good strategy from Jackson. I mean, he's obviously going to not have that power advantage. He should stick and move and maybe try to get Vine down onto the canvas at least. Use that amateur skill.
Yeah, he definitely has to use that quickness.
Looking for the hip toss, blocked by Vine. Vine, whoa, the elevation!
And right back to your point, Joe, he tried to go power versus power instead of using that technical wrestling skill.
Slam. Oh, and
He tried to get him up, almost had it. Big back elbow there from Vine.
well, I think Mr. Vine is being a little cocky here to the new guy.
Well, I think he's trying to make a name for himself. I mean, it's a big debut here on Power.
Boot to the face.
And as you, both of you are managing directors, Medusa, you always have to be looking for new talent, new people to perhaps challenge for that national championship.
I am.
Well, and both these guys showing potential right now. Both of them talented.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Eric Jackson is showing so much potential.
He goes face first into that top turnbuckle. And that's a cocky, confident smile there from Vine.
Well, but at this point, there's been nothing to change that smile.
Oh,
Right?
nice
I mean, he has
into the corner turnbuckle. Oh.
he has every reason to be giving that cocky smile right now.
Vine trying to bait him in, and he does, into a big clothesline.
Gets him in a nice chin lock.
Yeah, he is all smiles.
Now he's just toying with him.
You could see there he's leaning in on Jackson there. He's kind of grinding it down. He's trying to take away some of that speed and quickness. If he can take away some of that and wear his stamina down a little bit, he's going to have a bigger advantage than he does already with that strength.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Vine is trying to wear him down here pretty fast to show him who the veteran is here. But normally that's what you would do.
Right.
Oh, Eric Jackson's got a couple elbows to the stomach. Oh, Matt Vine. Oh, and Matt Vine stops it. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Oh!
But he hits the big boot.
Nice boot.
He's going to have to get something going here.
Hello.
He's found an opening, blocks the punch, throws a wild haymaker, but it connects.
Blocks the punch again. Oh, beautiful.
Each one of those is landing.
The drop kick by Eric Jackson, yes.
Follows it up with a back elbow. Now this young man has found some momentum.
Beautiful by Eric Jackson.
Got to take it back. There it is.
Hurries into it. Trims the arm. Gets a
that was close.
No hesitation on that pin. I do like that.
Look, both these athletes know how important a win is, especially right now, because not only do we have Always Ready, we have our following Power tapings we're calling Knocks Out in Knoxville. We're also returning to Skyway Studios in Nashville, Monday and Tuesday following the pay-per-view as well. They want a spot on those cards.
Jackson goes into a front somersault.
Jackson gets the reversal and the leapfrog. Vine saw, come on, the super kick. He calls it the instant classic.
Matt Vine gets him on a 1-2-3 pin.
The winner of this match, Matt Vine.
Well, that's one way to make a debut.
It is. That was impressive.
The National Wrestling Alliance and FITE bring to you the ultimate streaming service for everything NWA. This is NWA All Access. For just $49.99 a year, you'll get every single NWA pay-per-view, NWA Powerrr days before the rest of the world, NWA USA, and special FITE exclusive content. all the pay-per-views, all the action, all the power for only $49.99 a year. That's a savings of over $100 versus just ordering everything alone. To subscribe, visit FITE.tv today. That's FITE.tv. Join the thousands of fans that have already subscribed to the toughest brand in professional wrestling. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be. Kyle Davis here, joined by Danny Deals and the Ill Begotten. And coming up Saturday, NWA USA big tag match. I got to ask you, they haven't exactly been winning lately. Are you going to change those ways?
Kyle Lover, nobody cares about those tomato cans you're talking about that we're working with on Saturday. I'll tell you what is important is that the Deal Machine is back on USA. That's right. I got rid of that suspension Medusa. You can try. It doesn't matter what you do. I'm back on USA. She can't stop nothing. Medusa don't want no piece of me. Alex, tell them about this match.
Understand, baby, there's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of chatter about the Ill Begotten. But we got something to say. And that thing we got to say is that hot and ready, we're coming.
Rough and ready. I actually think, Plunkett, you want to help your friend out?
Yeah, what my brother's trying to say is there's two young men looking to make their name in the National Wrestling Alliance, but nobody makes their name on the back of the Ill Begotten. Absolutely nobody.
Matt, I'm going to address this to you right now as the champion. Has Nick Aldis earned a shot?
No! Never! He had his shot. He had his rematch, and he lost. That's it, get to the back of the line.
These people know the same thing I know, the same thing Joe Galley knows, the same thing that Johnny the catering guy knows, is that the only reason that you still have Sweet Charlotte is blind, unadulterated luck.
No.
The National Treasure Nick Aldis went on to propose a match stipulation to ensure that there would be no outside interference, a steel cage match.
Hey, Billy Corgan is a promoter. He gives the people what they want, and it sounds like what they want is for me to rip you limb from limb inside a steel cage. And I gotta tell you, it's taken every bit of restraint I've had since you put your hands on my wife to not jump across this table right now and throttle you. But the fact of the matter is, Matt, is that I want that more than I want to put you in the hospital. So what I'm gonna do is behave myself. Because I don't want you to press charges. No. I don't want you to get a restraining order. I don't want you to hire a private security. I want you to step in the squared circle with me, and I want to take you out and take that home and send you packing.
Since this assembly, we've received word that Matt Cardona has countered with a potential match stipulation of his own. Outside of the National Wrestling Alliance, Matt Cardona has earned himself the moniker of the Deathmatch King. And as such, he has proposed to defend the 10 pounds of gold in a death match.
Matt, you get you and me in a ring together. No shenanigans, no outside interference. Every day of the week and twice on Sunday, I beat you and make you tap out. That's all there is to it.
These two proposals by the champion and challenger are currently under review by the NWA Board of Directors as well as the NWA Chairman, William Patrick Corgan, who are working to come up with a fair and impartial solution befitting the 10 pounds of gold. Over the weekend, the National Wrestling Alliance received some breaking news in regards to NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Matt Cardona. During a GCW event in Las Vegas, Cardona suffered a severe arm injury that unfortunately places Cardona's upcoming title defense against the National Treasure Nick Aldis at Always Ready into question. As of right now, all indications are that Cardona will still be appearing at Always Ready. Please keep an eye on our social media platforms for any and all updates on this developing situation.
11th, the National Wrestling Alliance returns to pay-per-view with NWA Always Ready, live from Knoxville, Tennessee. Scheduled to appear, NWA World Heavyweight Champion Matt Cardona, Nick Aldis, Trevor Murdoch, NWA World Women's Champion Camille, Chris Adonis, NWA World Television Champion Tyrus, and many more. Tickets on sale now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. The National Wrestling Alliance. Wrestling as it was meant to be.
For over 70 years, one name has stood for history, legacy, and tradition in professional wrestling, and the centerpiece of that legacy is the original lineal heavyweight championship of the world, the one that started them all, known to many as the 10 pounds of gold. Now, by popular demand, you can own your very own symbol of excellence, as the NWA has teamed up with Fandu Belts to bring you the official replica of the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. This meticulously handcrafted belt is available in two options, the original pre-2021 Glory, as well as the revised 2021 version with the UK plate updated by yours truly. Own the granddaddy of them all, the 10 pounds of gold. To order, visit fandubelts.com/NWA.
Next week on NWA Powerrr, there will be women's tag team action. It'll be the NWA World Women's Champion Camille and Kenzie Page against the woman you'll be facing at Always Ready on June 11th, Kylan King, Missa Kate. Your thoughts?
My thoughts on that? I don't want to talk about that right now. What I want to talk about is important things. The most important thing, my husband, Thom Latimer, who I cannot wait for him to get some gold so we can be the true power couple that we really are and show off to everybody just how powerful we are and that we are running the NWA.
You mentioned power couple. You are powerful, but Kylan King, pay-per-view, she seems to be your match. I mean, the strength, the agility, everything about her. Is this the person that you have been most concerned about? Because I don't want to push buttons.
Everything about her, I think you just described me. The strength, the agility, the power. So am I concerned about her? Let me give Kylan King all her credit. Yes, girl, you're an athlete. You look the part. You act the part. You walk the part. But you're not the brick house. You are not the NWA World Women's Champion. And guess what? You are never going to be. Because, baby, I am the one-time, say it with me through the TV there, one-time champion. And you're not taking that away from me.
Tag team action next week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the action inside the NWA arena. You can see Rhett Titus has made his way out here, the professional, and he is going to have his hands full with Thom Latimer.
And he has been extremely successful.
Pounds, this is the professional Rhett Titus.
Extremely successful. I mean, he's shown all sorts of technical skills, physicality. Somebody who's been successful everywhere they've been, I know that that's going to continue here.
He is, but I think he's carrying a little bit of a chip on his shoulder a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
What I gathered. Yeah. I think he's just a little bit, there's something different.
And his opponent from Chesterfield, England, weighing in at 261 pounds, he is the maniacal king of all evil, Thom Latimer!
To go back to what you were saying, Medusa, I think the chip on that shoulder for Rhett Titus really comes down to his quest of what we're going to be seeing in our main event with the Junior Heavyweight Championship. He was unsuccessful in being able to get that, so now he's trying to find a place here in the NWA. And now he's going up against Thom Latimer, and now you've got a guy who calls himself the professional, and he lives up to that name. And I think this is going to be a hard-hitting affair, Tim.
Absolutely, it will be. I mean, you got a chip on your shoulder. This may not be the guy that you want to walk into the ring like that. But almost, I don't want to say a clash of styles, because both men can do a little bit of everything. But, I mean, obviously, I think Thom Latimer here has the size advantage, the strength advantage. Rhett Titus may be, speed, quickness, maybe a little technical knowledge. It's going to be interesting.
Let's not underestimate Rhett Titus. All right.
Without, not even close.
Okay.
Trying to start things off with a code of honor.
There we go.
Wow, I'm surprised from the maniacal king of all
Thom
evil.
Latimer's smiling. I don't think we've seen that in a while.
Thom Latimer made it very clear that he wants a shot at the national heavyweight title. He's got to be upset that Jack Stain is going to be going toe-to-toe with Chris Adonis June 11th at the Always Ready pay-per-view.
Carry takedown, beautiful.
Rhett Titus shows the move.
Thom Latimer right back with that leg scissors. Well done.
Let's not forget Thom Latimer, a former NWA tag champion, also had that long feud with Nick Aldis, but now says he's 100% focused on bringing more gold to the power couple. Rhett Titus just picking that ankle.
And if you go deep into Thom Latimer's
shoots the half.
I mean, we're talking a British style of catch can wrestling.
Yes.
What we're seeing right now.
The experience of Rhett Titus too. He's letting Latimer know that he's no slut.
Oh,
he
absolutely.
Knows yes. Gosh, and he outsmarts Latimer. Nice in the scissor hold.
Former television and tag champion in Ring of Honor, bringing those skills here to the National Wrestling Alliance. Oh, and look at that.
And look how he's posted up on those arms. Wrenching that in. Yeah, really, really tightening that in, putting the tension on the neck.
But look at the power, look at the strength of Latimer. Able to get to his feet. Wow, that's his whole body.
Rhett Titus straight up, brings him into a sunset flip and...
Great counter.
Woof.
Latimer had it scouted. Sends Titus into the ropes. Leapfrog from Latimer. Reverse leapfrog.
Oh, nice.
Big hip toss. And a big back elbow. Oh, but
did he hurt his elbow there?
Did he just hurt his elbow on the face of Rhett Titus?
Oh, the ref's checking it.
Kevin Keenan's got to check it.
Oh my gosh! No, but you can see that. I mean, you can see from here it's swollen. I mean, it's already starting to swell.
There's something going on there.
Maybe it popped out of socket.
It very well may
He can
have.
still move it. He's still got enough strength to do that. So maybe could be maybe a hairline fracture or sprain.
Well, and there's a real possibility. Medusa said that sometimes those things will pop out, pop right back in, and you still feel that damage. Yeah, there's the veteran right there. Rhett Titus recognizes it's almost like now he's got a target.
Rhett Titus, he's gonna.
Oh, he was probably looking for that big drop kick in the corner he uses to win a lot of his matches. And now targeting the arm, targeting the shoulder.
Rhett Titus needs to stay on that.
Oh, and he does. Oh, wow, that was nasty. That was straight up nasty.
Jumped right over the
Right on that arm.
Now there's a pro.
That's a predator stalking his prey at this moment.
Yes, Tim. Yes, Tim.
Medusa, you brought up the fact that he, the veteran move for Rhett Titus, and that's what you're seeing right now.
I'm also seeing like a level of viciousness. I mean, these two have gone to war before. Into the cover, shoulders down.
Just a one count.
These guys have had matches before, but never on a stage of this size. Under these bright lights in the NWA.
And it seems like a good, even match, so far.
Well, and I almost feel like I opened an apology. I said that I felt like that Rhett Titus had the technical edge, and what we've seen is Thom Latimer come out technical. I said that it looks like Thom Latimer may have the physical edge, and right now what we're seeing from Rhett Titus is he's just taking it to him.
Yeah. I think that really shows what these athletes can do and how much they can change on the fly.
No limits.
Try to change that game plan.
And again, I think
hip toss into the cover, trapping the arm, 2 count.
I think Rhett Titus has
right
something to prove still. Yes. Oh, I love how he keeps working on that arm.
Oh, and look at that. Using his leg to trap the arm even more.
Nice submission by Rhett.
Look at that. That arm is trapped.
Yes. That's a good way to hyperextend that elbow.
It really is. Latimer's got to be careful here. He's got to make a move. He's got to try to get to his feet or get to that rope.
And Rhett Titus looks like he's got his arm wedged in there, causing a little extra leverage, a little extra tension on that arm.
Oh, nice reversal on Rhett.
Tom Latimer he's trying to fight his way out of this. But look, Rhett Titus sitting up on that, making sure that he keeps that leverage.
I mean, when you're in pain like that, like Latimer, and your elbow's out. I mean, you're gonna almost do anything you can to get out.
Yeah, it changes your thought process.
Oh, wow. And he's not a quitter.
Oh no, absolutely not. I mean, we've seen that in this ring, in this arena. He doesn't quit. Just like you said, it's when your brain is fogged with that pain, it changes everything. It changes your brain.
And immediately back into the same hold, that same pain, the same pressure on the exact same parts of the arm. We might see Tom Latimer tap out here.
Oh boy.
Well, you see Tom waving that finger saying no, but at some point, it really does become a decision career-wise. I mean, how much, and again, there's no quit in Tom Latimer, but how much pain, how much damage are you willing to take on that elbow if you want to continue with a long career?
Unbelievable. Look at the strength, the power,
Can he get him? Can he get him?
Deadlifted him straight into the air.
Oh my God, that is impressive.
Drops him on it.
Back in the backdrop. Oh my God.
That was not pretty, but I think it got the job done.
And Tom Latimer immediately grabbed his elbow there.
Well, how could he not? I'm surprised he has any feeling in his arm.
Or strength after that.
That was impressive.
Did he give everything that he got? I don't know if Tom has anything left in the tank now.
Well, right now, it looks like you're not sure either man has. It looks like Rhett Titus is going to make it to his feet first. But Latimer's not too far behind him.
Again, targeting the arm. Latimer pushing him away. Latimer's doing everything he can to stop the assault on his arm. An atomic drop. That'll do it. Clothesline with the good arm.
Well, that was smart thinking on Latimer's part. Oh, a nice elbow into the corner onto Rhett Titus and a clothesline.
Tom, bring him out of there.
He's using that left arm trying to shoot him off, and Rhett Titus just
doesn't have the
punished.
strength in the arm, but he picks him up. Spin out. Belly to back suplex. Titus is rocked. Latimer's trying to get to his feet.
Now this is Latimer totally outsmarting his opponent on the moves.
Popped him up. Oh, he was looking for the brighter side of suffering.
Collapsed.
He was looking for that pop-up power bomb. And a spear. Wow. Took a page out of his wife's playbook with the spear.
And
I thought he had him. I thought he had him there.
That was a close count.
But even on the crawl over trying to get in position, you can see him. He's really favoring that. Obviously, he's favoring that left arm. He's holding it. He's cradling it close to his body. How do you get a tight pin when your left arm doesn't work?
What an incredible match.
Oh, he's looking for the pile driver. He's looking for that devastating pile driver then.
Oh, is he going to be able to get Rhett Titus up with his elbow? So sore.
This pile driver could take years off your career as he picks him up over the shoulder. Rhett Titus able to flat on the back door.
And just drops him on.
Right on his feet. Oh.
Belly to belly suplex, hurrying into the cover. Hooks both legs. Oh, 2 count. Oh, it's transitioning. Looking for a submission. Tom Latimer's trying to crawl out.
Submission, yes.
Oh, this has got to be agony for Tom.
Titus has Latimer to the submission. Now he reverses.
Oh, into the pin. 2 count. Looking for a backslide.
Oh, backslide.
Got it. It's going to be hard with that injured arm, but no, he's able to change his momentum.
Rolled out.
Perhaps looking for a backslide of his own. Left arm. Oh, that arm
Rhett
just came
Titus
out.
finds the elbow.
Wow. Rhett Titus has just found a whole new gear in this match.
Man,
Oh, he got him. The brighter side of suffering.
takes him down.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Tom Latimer!
I think that really just shows the fortitude of Tom Latimer to take that much punishment, not only survive the match, but win it.
He fought all the way back, and we're going to see how this affects going forward. But Rhett Titus, great showing, great effort. Tom Latimer just came out on top.
All right, folks. break. When we come back, our main event, Colby Corino versus Homicide for the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Experience the National Wrestling Alliance live. Sunday, June 12th. Join us for the fallout of Always Ready at the Knoxville Convention Center as the NWA presents Knocks Out, an NWA Powerrr taping event. Then, on Monday, June 13th and Tuesday, June 14th, the NWA returns to Skyway Studios in Nashville, Tennessee for 2 stacked days of NWA Powerrr and NWA USA. Scheduled to appear, Matt Cardona, the National Treasure Nick Aldis, the Brickhouse Camille, former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Trevor Murdoch, Tyrus, Thom Latimer, the Masterpiece Chris Adonis, Chelsea Green, and many more. Tickets on sale now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
Hey, what's the gig? NationalWrestlingAlliance.com. Go to the store link. Of course, your Uncle Danny Deals. It's got all the deals for you, the new merch, and of course, you too, Candy. Show them what do you got on your shoulder right there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's the gray and white. Oh, yeah, you can't always have a black t-shirt, right? Kind of like this one, too. NWA USA, blue and pink. That really pops. Look at this one. I love this one right here. Look at this. 6-0, 5-0. Oh, man. Oh, shirt. Oh, I like that. Oh, look at this. What? Oh, man, listen, this one, I'm going to keep this one. But no, I'll sell some to you, too. I swear, NationalWrestlingAlliance.com, store link, Danny Deals, Candy, get there now!
It's main event time here on NWA Powerrr. Colby Corino is looking to cement his own legacy in the sport of professional wrestling. That could start tonight, Tim.
He made the comment earlier that he's starting the new dynasty. You got to start somewhere. Tonight's the night he's going to start that path. Let's see if he can do it.
The new dynasty by himself?
That's what he said.
Wow, that's a hell of a dynasty. Hey, got to start somewhere.
Got to.
I love the camo.
What camo? I can't see it.
And here comes the champion, Homicide. He won the Junior Heavyweight Championship at the Crockett Cup, defeating Austin Aries, Colby Corino, and Darius Lockhart on night 2. He has had several successful defenses on NWA Powerrr and on NWA USA against Austin Aries and Doug Williams. Will he have one more successful defense right here tonight? We'll find out. Kyle.
The following match is one fall with a 30-minute time limit. It's for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 184 pounds. This is the last bastion of professional wrestling, Colby Corino. From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 187 pounds, he is the reigning and defending NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. He is the notorious legend, Homicide.
The feud between the Corinos and Homicide is hotter than a $2 pistol. It might be the hottest feud that we've seen in the National Wrestling Alliance in some time. This is incredibly personal. This is almost a blood feud, Tim.
He may use that $2 pistol to put Colby out of his misery if Colby's not on his game. Homicide is the real deal. Colby can go, but Homicide's a killer.
Well, by the looks of it, when Homicide is done with him, he's going to be worth the $2 bill.
That's what it's all about. Jared Fritz holding the championship above his head. And here we go. Main event time. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Homicide's nothing to shake a stick at, but then again, you have Mr. Dynasty.
Well, look, we've talked about the bad blood between the Corinos and Homicide for years now. Steve Corino having epic battles with Homicide. I mean, even to the point where Steve Corino's deaf in one ear because of Homicide.
Well, and Colby Corino made the comment that Homicide created his career on the blood of his father. And that's that's his motivation on this. He's going to show him that the son can do what the father had some issues doing. And what bigger stage for a bigger trophy than what they're fighting for?
Junior heavyweight title.
Jaw jacket between these two, so personal. We've seen it on social media.
Little sassy from Homicide there.
Locking horns. Corino with the advantage, side headlock. Homicide shots to the midsection. Could not take Homicide down. Saying, go for it again, young man. Let's see what you got.
That physical contact is, you can just see, it's almost fueling Homicide.
Big shoulder tackle from the notorious 187. Well, the Colby Corino getting that separation, picking him up, scooping him down. Homicide catches the fist. Transitioning, looking for a backslide, perhaps.
Is
He's
Corino?
fighting it. Oh, he is fighting it.
Oh, is he outside? Oh! And Homicide gives him a backflip. And
Beautiful transition into a cover. One count. Corino holding on. Rolling again. One count.
Colby Corino staying on top with Homicide here.
Well, this is one of those things when I look at this and I try to break it down, try to analyze it in my brain. I don't know who's got what advantage here. I don't know who's got the speed advantage. I don't know who's the quickness.
He might be looking for the cop killer. Corino had it scouted.
If he's trying to hit the cop killer, he's trying to put this away early, and there's a reason for that. That's respect for Colby Corino.
Oh, Homicide didn't like that at all.
You got to think, there's not too many families that have had. Oh, big slap to the face, followed by a clothesline from Homicide. Did that damage some of the hearing? I think that was just a receipt from his father.
20-something year receipt right there.
Back elbow by Homicide, but as I was saying before, I mean, the feud between Steve Corino and Homicide, it started riots.
Yeah.
That's how passionate, that's how violent they got.
Well, and when that happens, man.
Homicide gives Oh, I hate those chops.
When we talk about that it started riots, that comes from the passion, that comes from the physicality, that comes because the emotion in the thing is real, and that's what these two guys bring.
A little ode to the late Eddie Guerrero. Homicide is in fuego. He's got Latino heat.
Yes, he does.
Hey, son of a bitch!
Wait, what?
Wow, well, there we got some trash talking, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got him hooked.
Beautiful double underhook suplex. Into the cover, 2 count on Corino.
I don't know about Homicide's different language there, but
He ain't speaking French, I'll tell you that much. Shots to the midsection. Corino's trying to, right in the face! Right in the face like a wild animal!
I think it's the ear.
Oh my God!
Did he just throw a piece of air out here?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
That was
Homicide,
gross.
that was gross.
And gruesome! High angle suplex. Homicide, he's looking to really punish Corino.
Oh, Homicide's not looking to lose his title.
Yeah, when you win something that big,
Yeah.
Drop kicks the top rope.
all the way to the floor.
Oh, he just collapsed
What
hard to that floor.
move by Colby Corino.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. As Corino comes over the top and just flattens Homicide.
Goes over the top rope into a body press, onto the concrete, onto Homicide.
Wow.
And I don't see Homicide. There he is, laid down.
Tim, I'm going to ask this to you. I mean, you know how prestigious this junior heavyweight championship is. You talk about it all the time. Ken Fenelon, Ricky Morton, Tiger Mask, Ultimo Dragon, Jusha Thunder Liger, as Colby Corino looks to etch his name in that list as well.
Well, again, you know the history. You've said the history that Colby Corino has is family-wise with the NWA. But Homicide has been doing this for decades at an extremely high level. Lots of success. You got two guys in there that understand what that title means, and they're doing just about anything to get it. That's what we're seeing right now. They're laying themselves on the line.
And both of them are taking it very personal.
Absolutely.
Very personal.
Homicide keeping his hip further away. Oh, what a neck breaker. That was perfect.
Rattles
again. Traps the neck. Another neck breaker.
Is he going to go for 3 of these 2?
He's calling for the end.
Oh, he's got him hooked.
Corino had it scouted.
Gotcha.
Clothesline into the cover. Hook in the leg for the title. Oh, close.
Close. Almost a 3 count.
We're just over a week away from Always Ready in Knoxville, Tennessee, live on pay-per-view. Which one of these men will walk into that pay-per-view as the junior heavyweight champion?
Got him fish hooked.
Homicide in agonizing pain. Now get his fingers, Corino's fingers into the eyes of Homicide.
I think there was some French there this time.
Oh, man. Talk about how personal this is between these two. The hatred, the animosity between them. Homicide looking for a DDT.
DDT.
Oh! Corino escapes.
Corino outsmarts him.
Springboard into the forearm. Could it be enough? Hooks the leg. Oh, I thought we were going to have a new champ.
Corino needs to stay on top of Homicide now.
Oh, my gosh. What a move into the cover. Could be enough. Oh, I thought he had him with the
Colby
backbreaker.
Corino thought he had him right there with the backbreaker.
Even Colby is puzzled. Like,
and you can
why
see
didn't I get that pin?
Homicide in agonizing pain at this point in the match. Corino has given it everything he's got, trying to make his own legacy in this sport.
Well, here's Colby coming up on the top turnbuckle onto Homicide. Ready to show his skills in a double moonsault front.
Homicide able to avert disaster, picking up brainbuster. Will it be enough? Hurries into the cover. Oh!
Did he pull him up?
Yes, he did.
I don't think it mattered because Colby Corino's bottom foot was on, or his foot was on the bottom rope, I should say.
It's over!
Oh, he's over it.
Punishment.
Koji Cutter. It is over. Oh man, big Koji Cutter. He's kicked out. Nobody's kicked out. Nobody's kicked out of the Koji Cutter.
That's why you don't pull somebody up when you hit something like that. And Homicide can't make that mistake. When something this means this much to you, you got to bury them every chance you get.
That's what he gets for being cocky on that. You can't do that on a championship match.
Oh, but Colby Corino, look at his eyes. He is seeing stars right now. Perhaps he only kicked out on instinct. I don't know if he's really going to be able to mount any offense.
If I was Homicide, I'd be on him right now. I would not be wasting my time. This is when he needs to finish him.
Can't give
Oh!
not just Colby Corino.
Another cutter. It's on Cutter. He did the Koji Cutter. Basically spitting in the face of Homicide. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. Kick out by Homicide.
What an exciting match by two men that
You
have been
can't.
fighting from long time ago.
You can't give somebody like, well, in the NWA as a whole, but you can't give somebody like Colby Corino a second breath.
What is he going for? He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. He's got a piece of turnbuckle. He's got a piece of the ring. Look at that metal. Colby Corino looking to cut. Check him. Right in the balls. Right in the huevos. Check that cover. Oh my God, he's gonna do it.
Is that three? Oh no, Homicide says no.
That was a 2 count. Kind of a cheap shot, really.
He's looking to finish things here. Looking for the sunsetter. Looking for the sunsetter. Oh, Homicide had a counter. He had a counter. Did he get a 2 count? 2 count. Oh, super kick from Corino.
The face onto Homicide from Colby. Boy,
Corino.
these two are still going at it. Their stamina is impeccable.
And the level of pain, the pain threshold, Tim.
At
This
this
match, and look at this, looking for a
Colby.
and Frankenstein. No, he rolls through. Homicide rolls through again.
The winner of this match, and still NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Homicide.
Corino is livid. Corino is heartbroken. Corino has just lost the match.
Homicide had a handful of trunks, grabbed onto it, and he's laughing about it. And Colby Corino knows he's been outdone in his own game.
Homicide pouring salt in the wound with a victory over Colby Corino.
You don't miss with Homicide.
Look at that. You were this close. And now. And Corino's lost it.
What a remarkable match by these two.
I don't think this is the end of the feud between Corino